Yep.
Cool. So, recap, we had fought the village effectively, but technically it was yourselves that fought it. Came back from that and did some healing. You also went to see the top of the mountain, which is an extinct volcano. Bought a black pudding, survived just, and came back from that as well. So you have blooded everyone apart from the shaman in terms of the goblin captains into their strongness. So they will level up as well if they haven't already. Did I level them up?
Their level was going to track with ours, and it was going to be half rounded down. And they're all
Yeah.
level 2 because we're level 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm Rogue 2, Paladin 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so they've leveled up and you got back, started healing and all of that good stuff. And then the alarm that Lazard set up in the middle of the night to keep everything, safe, went off approximately 2:30, 3 in the morning. So this is where we live off.
Oh, well, as soon as the alarm goes off, I'd be heading to the front door. And I'd be bringing Pooch with me. Because my Pooch.
Cool. What's your movement?
30.
Cool. Thou can move 30. Damascus, get back to your happy place.
Can we not technically dash as an action to double movement rate?
Yes, if you have the dash. Yeah, you can dash.
Well, everyone can dash.
Everyone can dash. Cool.
Just a full action, so that's 15, 30. So in one turn, I can get halfway through the kitchen.
Cool. Move yourself there. And Pooch can run faster, can't he? Or do you want to keep him with you?
He just stays with me.
Cool.
Do you want us to do initiative?
Yeah, let me bring up the tracker. Cool. So if you click on your token and then roll initiative, it should place you in a turn order. Nice.
Bear me a second, I've just got to do it for everyone. Who did I want music? And then Pooch. God, I'm gonna have so many fucking things on this tracker. I take it the goblin squads just act with their captain.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I don't want to roll initiative 30 plus times. And I'm just going to make the turn order a little bit bigger on my screen because there's a lot.
Aye, just a few.
Well, I have 5 character sheets open, so.
Oh wow.
Yay. So if you all want to move double your movement, there's a measuring tool, which is a circle with a little tape measure in it. And if you click and drag there, you'll be able to move double your movement. So if you move speeds 30, you can move 60.
What was that, babe?
So your movement speed, you can move double that.
So,
Yeah. On the toolbar on the left, there's a circle with a little tape measure in the top right corner. If you click on that, then you should be able to work out exactly how many squares you can move.
yes.
You don't have to move the full amount if you don't want to.
Also, just a quick point, Bruce, you can't go through walls, mate.
Like, I'll let you cut some corners. So I'd say, like, for you, Bruce, you can go there.
Yeah, okay.
When you get to the windy corridors, you might have to do some mental maths, though.
Yeah.
Because I can, I'm just gonna catch up to you guys, to you, Regnac,
Yeah, that's fine.
because I just want to be like, I've woken from my deep orc slumber, and I'm like, what's happening, bro? What is it?
What's going on?
Oh god,
And
I've got to
then
move all my other guys. 2 seconds.
Oh
yeah, I was
shit!
gonna say your sentries, good sir.
This is about to be a giant clusterfuck. Oh, bugger off, computer. Uh, oh god, now I've got to work out Rain Talker. So basically, I'm just working out the movement for the captain and then just moving the squads with them because that's so much easier.
Yeah.
35. There we go, so they're halfway through Bruce's happy place. Oh no, didn't we put a thing through here? Didn't we knock the wall through?
Where?
Where I'm pinging. In the top right, between the room next to the armory and prison cells.
Not that I was aware of. Um,
Let me refer to YouTube. Bear me a second, because I seem to remember us doing that.
that would make sense.
Yeah,
Let
because
me
I
go.
swear we did it. Let's go back to... yeah, on part 1 I can see on the thumbnail that there's a walkway. It was in the top right of that little room.
Give me a second and I'll bring it in. So where your little line is.
Yeah, 2 secs. Where Rain Talker is at the moment, there was a pathway with a door.
Cool. Uh,
Right, that has me completed 1/10 of movement.
okay.
How did Bruce get all the way down here?
I don't know.
Yeah, that seems more reasonable. I was like, fucking hell, what's Bruce's movement like?
Yeah, you were here or something, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you were sort of like down in the bottom corner of that room. Or like, wherever you want to be in that room. But yeah. Can't
Cool.
have a big metal man being faster than the weird skinny bird man. I've got hollow bones, you know.
To be honest,
So,
this could probably just walk through the walls.
He is the walls.
so at the front area where little Mosaic is, you see eh, eh,
Hold on, I'm going to zoom in so I can actually... I was going to say so I can see that, but I'm still not sure what it is. Hey, baby dragons.
they're kobolds, but I
Oh, okay.
can 7 little kobolds.
I don't think we need to intervene. I think Mosek's got this, if I'm honest.
And okay. So I'll roll them all at the same time. So their turn will be one turn,
Mhm.
but I will number them. Wow. Lovely.
Nice.
So, from the top then, I guess.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And the world fills up with goblins.
Oh,
Can we move through ally squares?
yeah.
Cool, because then it'd be wreck, he'd go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and Pooch would come with him. And then it'll be Damascus.
What's the quickest way from
Probably through the throne room.
straight down? You can't go straight through.
I think head
That's right.
southwest through the throne room's probably the quickest way, mate. That's just eyeballing it though. Could be wrong.
Then I'd have to double. No.
You go down through Stevie's studio, through the kitchen.
Is it free movement right now or double?
Double movement.
Cool.
It's basically as a combat turn, you can, as an action, dash, which doubles your movement. So basically, instead of attacking, you can sprint.
Yeah, I've just sprinted up here then.
Cool. Then it'd be Mosek in his squad, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna do squad on squad combat? Because I don't really feel like rolling 9 short bows at once.
If they're all the same weapon, then because you got 9 of them, I'd let you roll it 3 times and choose the 2 highest.
Hold on, I might have an advanced dice roller. If I roll 9d20, this might be a little bit thingy, it has to be greater than. If you let me know the AC of them, I should be able to just roll 9 with a target the AC and it'll tell me how many hits.
AC's 13.
Let me see if this works. Oh, I forgot their plus something. Oh, I never got the goblin sheet up, did I? 2 seconds, let me find out a gobbo's dex.
Plus 2 is
Yeah, so they're plus 4 with their short bow.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do it again. 5 successes.
One of them got a crit though, so I'll let you.
Oh, hold on, this is being
Bad.
wonky as shit. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's rolling 9d20 and then adding 4 to that, instead of rolling 9 bracket d20 plus 4.
Right.
To go with the first roll, just add 4 to them all.
Yeah.
Basically, a 9 plus is a hit. So 1, 2,
3.
3, 4. 4 hits.
And one of them's a critical.
So what's the damage for a short bow? A short bow does d6. It'll be d6 plus 2. So if I do, I'm going to just say hit 5.
Yeah.
5d6 and just add 2 to these. We don't want a target number. And then add 6 to one of them of your choice for a crit. Or we could just ignore crits for the squad guys, because bugger it.
Crits when you're hitting as a squad, I'll let you have an extra hit for.
Okay, look. In which case, add an extra 6 damage.
Yeah, so that would be 24 damage total. So, let me look at their health.
You're thinking just take 24 HP off the squad kind of thing, and who dies, dies.
Yeah.
Rip.
And then I can do a more targeted attack with the captain kind of thing.
Yeah. And he has. Come on. Let me type. There we go.
Well, and then whatever one got hurt and didn't get killed. Thingy-madooba. Nice.
Sorry about that.
Moses gonna fire his longbow, which is showing up weird. He got a 9, so he missed. Why is it plus 2? It should be plus 5. Oh, that's just rolled damage for some reason. Oh, there we go. It's done it the right way round, so that's a 21. Hold on, why is he getting plus... Oh, yeah, he gets a plus 2 to attack with bows. So he rolled a 14, but he actually got a 21 to hit.
Nice. Damage. Okay.
Oh, actually, it did roll it right the first time, so that would have been a 9. A miss.
Okay, so he's alive then.
Yeah.
Okie doke, then it's Rain Talker's squad.
Measuring stick. Actually, I'll just count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And they're going to catch up to Damascus. Just sprinting through the corridors as fast as their little legs can carry them.
Cool. And it's,
Meanwhile, I'm blocking the door.
you've done Pooch's movement with yourself, haven't you? Oh, no.
I forgot he had his own turn, so I moved him back and then caught him up to me again.
Cool. Stevie?
Hey, you know I'd be catching up to Redneck.
Lit.
Redneck and Pooch and Stevie running to the door, ill-advised, but okay.
Hell yeah. And then it is the kobolds go. They are going to.
Apparently they're going to sing.
Yes.
I
That's
wasn't.
my job. Don't
Oh.
put me out of a job.
I wasn't aware we were getting attacked by a bunch of kobold bards.
They're gonna move in. Yeet. Can't see the other guy anymore. And using daggers, what's the AC of the armor squad?
Oh god, let me get character sheet up again. Their AC is 13.
Okay. So that's 4. Mm-hmm.
They also have 7 hit points each.
Yeah. Plus 5. Greater than. What was the number again?
13.
13. That's actually only. Wait, no, they get advantage. 2.
They wouldn't get advantage.
It's a special feature of the kobold. The advantage on any attack roll against any creature if at least one of the kobold's allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh, they have like the pack thing like Pooch does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So that's another 40, 20. Plus the 5. Greater than 30. So that is 3 hits total. And then damage.
I was just seeing if a thing would work for it, but it hasn't.
Um, 3. Total damage is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 damage.
And that is 2 gobos down. Are they just
You can
dead
split,
or are they wounded?
you can split it up if you want to. 1 hit was 5, 1 hit was 4, and 1 hit was 5.
Oh, I thought we said like 2 minutes ago. Squad on squad, just fly HP from the closest first.
Yeah, turn their tokens upside down. They're not dead, so they can be brought back. If they get hit again while their tokens are upside down, though, then they're unrevivable.
Knock it up.
And it's back to Grimjaw.
I'm just gonna say his goblins are with him, I can't be bothered moving them.
Fair enough.
No, actually go on then. There we go. And then it would be me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There we go. I'm almost there in time for the combat to end.
Damascus?
I'll move here. That's 60.
And then Mosaic.
So 2 gobos are gonna drag their wounded comrades out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Then Mosaic himself's gonna step into the combat. Yeah, and then where are sort of like the entrances and exits? Like, could gobos get out the sides?
Yeah, so anything to the left of the white lines is completely open. Anything
Okay.
to the right of the white line is wall.
I guess I'll just have my goblins on one side just so it makes it easier. So I'll do goblin melee attacks first. And I want to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d20. Higher than 13, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it needs a 0 in the plus. So we need to add 4 to these. That's still 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
With 1 crit. So that'd be 4d6
hits.
damage.
Yeah.
13 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okey-doke.
If a scimitar is d6, bear me a second. Yeah, it's d6 plus dex, that's fine.
And this one. Yeah, remaining damage. Well. Then it would be.
Mosaic still has to go yet as well.
Yep.
Oh, bugger. He wouldn't get that plus 2. So he rolled a 10 with a short sword, so he missed.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna. Oh no, he doesn't have 2 weapon fighting. Never mind.
Pooch. No, Rain Talker then.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Big bunch of gobos.
Woo! Pooch.
What is Pooch's movement? Wait a second.
Not 60 feet.
I was thinking about him just charging ahead, but I haven't actually put his speed on his character sheet. Let me remedy this. Bear me a second. He was just a dire wolf, wasn't he? Oh, he's got a speed of 50 feet. Naturally.
Fair enough. So he can dash an entire 100 feet.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. He can't attack this turn, but he's just right up there. Because basically, as he gets closer to the entrance, he'll pick up the scent of something that isn't home and just fucking go for it.
Yeah. And then it'll be Stevie.
Hell yeah. Push past the gobbles.
I'm pretty sure you can just step over them. They're only little.
Yeah.
If you have to kick them to get through, it's fine.
Yeah, I hurtle my way up to you, Redneck. As I say, power team.
Thief bros.
Two bros chilling in a dungeon. Really close because there is a raid.
I was going to say one square apart because they're not gay, but that also works.
At least you know the vine. My influence.
Hmm.
Gotta know the vine, baby.
Righty then, it's Koboldy's turn. So they've only got 2 attacks this time. That's both hits. Then it. Ooh, 14 damage.
That's another 2 gobblers down. And then it's back up to Grimjaw, isn't it? I'm not gonna move him up because it's just gonna get really messy with Garbos. I'll just, as a reaction, tell him to hold there. Because otherwise the world is just gonna get full of goblins. He's gonna hold there as a reserve force in that room. If that's okay. Oh, Chuck's gone from the chat. Chuck, I think you Discord. Oh, there we go. You're back. I was just gonna say, I'm getting Grimjaw to hold in that room as backup because otherwise it's just gonna be Goblin Fest in that room and just go wrong. But I'll have expended a reaction to do a command if that's how you want to do it.
Yeah. Did you hear what I was saying?
No.
At the end of that turn, just as the kobolds strike down another 2 of your goblins, you hear a close-by roar from the forest. As the people who can see out of the sentry post look out, they can see what appears to be a troll striding down.
Alright, yeah, I can see it there. Then it would be my go, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would the troll be aware of my presence in this big group? Yeah.
It can see the group.
Oh, where's my character sheet gone? So I wouldn't get sort of sneak attack against it, would I?
I'd say you would, because it can see a group of goblins. It can see that you're in there, but it just thinks, oh, there's this bunch of people I get to kill.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to longbow it.
Okay.
Oh, Divine Smite's a melee attack. Just gonna have a quick look. Divine Favor. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast a spell slot as a bonus action to add d4 radiant damage to all my attacks. Which does include ranged attacks, apparently. And longbow. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
11, 23 damage.
23 damage. Cool. Roll it.
11 of that being radiant and 12 of that being piercing.
Yeah. That would be.
Oh, hold on, that's rolled it as if it was a crit. 2 seconds. Let me work that out. It's done the d6 plus d4, but it's rolled that twice for some reason. So that'd actually only be 17 damage.
17.
Look at the macro, anyway. 1, 2
Okay.
plus 2, 1, 3 plus 3. Oh, no, 15. 15 damage. I'm just going to go to my character setting and get rid of query advantage. There we go.
Cool.
That means it'll ask me if I have advantage now. So then,
Cool.
because if it automatically rolls with advantage and one of them's a crit, even if you don't use that, it rolls the dice as if there's a crit.
Okay. Damascus's go next then?
Okay. I sprint down here. That's 60.
Cool. And it is the trolls go. Yeet. That's it, my dudes.
Cool. My 2 little medic gobbos are gonna move up and sort of drag their allies out the way.
Okay.
Because the enemies are occupied, there's no attacks of opportunity. The 3 surrounding the last kobold are all going to attack.
There's 2 kobolds left.
Yeah, but they're all sort of all 3 are next to 1.
Okay.
So I thought all their attacks would go on them, or is it still squad based?
It's still squad based.
Okay. So that'd be 3, 20, target 13. That'd be 3 hits, including a crit.
Yep.
Because that doesn't add the 4 for their dex and thingy Maduba.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a 24, a 21, and a 16. So I'd want to roll 4 d6. Get rid of the target. 20 damage total.
Yeet. Yeet.
And then Mozek's gonna fire his longbow at the troll as well. Where he gets archery, I'm gonna change that to query advantage as well. Normal roll. A 26 to hit.
Yep.
And 6 piercing damage.
Rain Talker?
In fact, I think he's about there. And I'm just going to put his goblins off the map because otherwise they're going to get confused with Grimjaw squad, but they're all sort of around him and in the corridor. I'm just keeping the map a little bit clean there.
And Pooch, is it?
It is, and being a feral animal, he's going to do exactly what I wouldn't want him to do and go Bork bork nom nom. And he's going to fight. I'm going to change his to query as well, actually. Go. A 17 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 7 piercing damage.
7. Dick. Mm-hmm. Cool. And then Stevie?
I take it I stand out like a sore thumb in amongst all these tiny little goblin men and birdmen.
You're the only intimidating one there.
It's true. Yeah, I go and help Pooch with my big strong boyness, and let me just get my character sheet up.
Just a quick rules one. If you do move more than 30, you wouldn't be able to use an action on your turn because it'd be taken up by the sprinting.
As you're here.
Yes. Poo.
So you can move to this line.
Nice. In that case, seeing as how I'm super far away from him, but I can still cast a spell that will reach him, I'm gonna go in with some of my new ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast True Strike.
Okie doke. Righty here. Let me read what it do. Okay, let me read the troll for you. You would know, based on True Strike, that the armor class is 15. You would be able to tell that it has a special ability where it regains 10 hit points at the start of its turn.
Oh shit, okay.
It doesn't appear to have any vulnerabilities to you. It's not specifically vulnerable to any type of damage. It's not resistant to any type of damage though either, except acid damage it cannot regenerate from.
Oh boy, that's a fun enemy.
Yeah. I like True Strike. And if you're able to concentrate, so if you take damage in the next round, I'll make you roll a check to see whether you maintain the spell. If you do, then the next time you attack, you get advantage.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it would be back to Grimjaw now, is it?
Yeah, he'd just be holding because he's waiting on further instructions.
Okay. Back to you then, Rec.
I am gonna pop out. Let me 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna. While it's basically Pooch should be latched onto its arm, I'm gonna loop around and stabby stab. Because I'll drop my bow and then, as a bonus action, pull my. What sword is it I've got again? A rapier.
Yeah, rapier.
Yeah, it's been a while. So that gives me that. Because I'm flanking, I'd get advantage, which gives me my sneak attack. Which means I get a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And then do 8 radiant damage, 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Did we sort of get all our magical stuff back, didn't we?
Yeah.
Cool. It was just so I can put my lay on hands back because it was showing 0.
Did Gary say that he was going to give the pearls out?
I can't remember. I don't think he handed anything out.
Okay, we'll leave it as is just now then. Damascus.
Okay, I'm gonna use a double action to move here.
Underneath a goblin. I'll do that.
Yeah. Can I use action surge to move again?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
one standard?
Yeah, because it lets you do
Could you
any
dash and do
action.
double?
Yeah, so action surge just lets you do any action, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Could I just standard move or dash?
Technically, you could dash again because you used an action for your full turn to dash.
I'm gonna have a look. Actually, I'm not quite sure.
Like, it would make sense to me because it is doing what you just did.
You gain extra movement for the current turn. This equals your speed after applying modifiers. So you'd be able to add an extra 30 feet by action surging. Because the actual dash action doesn't double it, it adds your speed to the speed rather than a multiplication. So each action of dash would add 30 feet to his movement. It would make it go from 60 to 90 by action surging.
So you could go up to here.
If I could move another 30 feet.
Yeah, don't think there is anything else that lets you move another 30.
That's cool. I've moved. I'm there. 60 feet.
You'd only have been able to move 30, so you could only be where my arrow is. But next
Okay.
turn.
Cool.
I've already put the gobbo back.
That's right, I sorted the gobbos out.
Okay. So it's the troll's turn, which means add another 10 to his hit points. And he's gonna try and attack. Because he's just been bitten, he's gonna try and bite Pooch back.
Oh.
Also, an unorthodox way to teach children not to bite.
Yes, and dogs. He gets a 22.
That's a hit.
Okay, damage roll is...
Is there any way to put the health bar on the troll?
Yeah, let me... Is someone trying to do something?
No.
Okay, it's not letting me do anything.
Might be your roll 20's gone wappy.
Yeah. And it's lost the bloody turn order. Oh, no, it's back. Never mind, we're good.
That's strange.
What?
The transfer of the files from the GoPro just stopped. Oh, and apparently all when I open a folder, it all shows up on OBS on the recording, so I'll just leave the folders alone for now.
There we go. Alright, trolley boy. Fucking get at you.
How much damage did he do to Pooch, or is it not let you roll it yet?
It's not let me roll it yet. Oh, it's the mouse pad.
Oh, so it's not roll 20 being a dick, it's your laptop being a dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself and then hit it.
Okay.
Because that usually works.
Wow, I heard that from downstairs. Heard this big thud.
Tell that laptop who's boss.
And the desk it rode in on.
Hey, desks talk some shit. I'm fucking desk at BT. Fuck that desk.
That one in particular. That was a hate crime.
Yeah. That was funny. When your manager just goes, "Are you okay? Do you need to chat?" Oh, I think Chuck's just dropped from the roll 20 as well. So either the laptop's really fixed or really broken.
I might have hit it hard enough that it powered off.
So that's the second one then.
It's back on though.
Oh, yep, you popped back in at roll 20.
Let's see if it's actually fucking scrolling. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not sure if is good or bad.
Can't see the mouse icon no matter where I am.
I'm going to go on Amazon and get you a mouse.
I'm sure we've got a wireless mouse in the text box.
Yeah, but there's no receiver for it.
So not USB.
Yes. There's a USB receiver that plugs in, which is the receiver we don't have.
Okay.
That's what I meant by I'm pretty sure we don't have the receiver of it.
Yeah, no, I don't have a mouse pad.
Try a reboot.
Do you want me to do your dice rolls for you? While you reboot the computer.
Yeah, so he's on 62 health as of the beginning of this turn.
Okay, I don't need to know the HP. I
And
just needed to know the dice to roll.
he's 1d4 plus Let me bring it up on my phone because I can't change tab. Troll 5 D&D.
He's using it straight out the monster manual.
Yeah. Bite 1d6 plus 4.
And I'll just get it up on one of my other screens as well.
Fair enough.
So Booch takes 7 damage.
Woo.
Let me find his character sheet. That brings him down to 30 hit points. Did you just throw the laptop down the stairs?
No, that's someone at the door.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Amazon driver who didn't even bother to fucking knock while you can fucking see me through the window. I'm getting fucking sick of delivery drivers.
Agreed.
I had one walk away. Just leave it on the doorstep and walk away.
Yeah, that's what he did. I'm just watching him drive off.
They're meant to wait until they see you open the door.
That's cool. That's going to get reported to Amazon as not delivered.
Well, if you use the app, do you get the little questionnaire? How did we do?
No, I don't have the app.
Ah.
But like, we've got a locked side gate, and we had a parcel just left at the back door. Which means we didn't answer the door, so he climbed over a locked gate and put it at the back door, and then put it marked as signed by resident.
That means you didn't receive it, and that means it's free.
Yep, and that's why it got. That was DHL. Can't remember who it was. I think it was DHL.
It's slightly better than Yodel.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
Yodel.
DPD. Oh,
Oh no,
God.
that's what it was. DPD.
Oh, they're the worst.
Yeah, I had it once.
Yeet.
I had it once when I was, when I was staying at my parents in the arse end of nowhere. Had a parcel, and it was like, yeah, left in your shed, and then a picture of it inside a shed, and it was like, I was like, whose fucking shed is this? Had one left in the fucking bin. Like the actual, not like a recycling bin. Yeah, literally a trash can. And in the picture they took to show that it was left there, you could see it on top of a fucking KFC bucket.
Nice.
And I'm like, you can literally see it is full of shit. Why the fuck did you put it in there? Like, considering there's notes on it saying, if nobody answers the door, leave it in the garage. The garage with the green door, so it's literally, can't fucking miss it, because it's next to the driveway. And they were like, don't want to walk an extra 3 feet to the place they've mentioned, I'll fucking throw it in the bin. But then, there's only, 3 houses within half a mile of my parents or something like that? So then, went round everyone and asked them if that was their shed in the picture, and everyone was like, nah. And I was straight on Amazon, I was like, no idea where he's left it, because that's not my shed in the picture. Just fucking, especially after working for Amazon as well, seeing the shit they do. Like, there is so many. I'm gonna have to fucking stop. Actually, I signed an NDA, so I have to stop the recording right now to say this. And we're back, so technical issues resolved. Is your mouse pad actually working? And Roll20 working?
I have a mouse icon.
Yay.
Yay.
So Mosek's Gorbos are gonna line up along the path, and Mosek's gonna join them. And then I'll do 3 short bow shots. 20s. What's its AC? Again?
15.
So they get +4, so I'll put the target at 11. And that'll just tell us how many hits. That's 3 hits, including a crit.
Woo. So that's 4 total.
4d6, and each one adds 2.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 natural ones. Da. So, or they did 16 damage.
16. Keep it.
And then Mozek's gonna longbow.
What are the odds of 4 natural ones?
1/6 to the power of 4. So 6, 36. I'd need a calculator.
What we doing?
216. Whatever 216 times 6 is, it's 1 divided by that.
1 divided by 1,296.
So yeah, that's the odds. So less than 0.001. It's about 0.0008. Which is 0.08%, I think, off the top of my head. I don't know, my mental maths. But Mozek missed with his longbow.
Yeah.
He hasn't
So,
hit shit.
Rain Talker staying where he is.
Yep.
Okie doke. And then it's Pooch's go.
Pooch is going to bok nom nom. And he has advantage.
Woo.
He gets a 16
Yep.
and does 11 piercing damage. He's just chewing on that arm.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's me.
Yeah.
You boy, I'm gonna cast sleep because now that I know that this bastard is pretty impervious, I'm gonna try and send him to sleep so he doesn't harm any more of my comrades.
Mhm.
And I'm casting it at level 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
That doesn't send him to sleep, I'm afraid.
Ah, poo.
Rip.
Do I still need to do the concentration check, or am I good?
No, you haven't been hit by anything yet, so you're good to concentrate.
Don't say yet!
Concentration checks only when you take damage.
Is it back to Grimjaw then?
Yeah, he's still holding, waiting for orders.
Cool. Wreck.
I am gonna go all in with a righteous fury attack of awesomeness by expending my other spell slot. I am going to smite to damage. I'm gonna go with my rapier, gonna have advantage. Oh, I was really hoping I'd crit.
So close.
I rolled a 16 on the dice. But I do 30 points of damage, 18 of which is radiant.
Okay.
You know the god that Rek doesn't know he's serving yet?
Yeah.
What kind of colour would the lightning coming off the divine energy? Would it be like a dark, cool colour?
Lime green.
Oh, I suppose it makes sense. Yeah, just as he gets really angry and shanks it in the back, just green lightning sort of coruscating off his weapon, looking pretty fucking cool if it was a better shade of green.
Yeah. Damascus.
I'll do a dash. Hold on.
if you dash, you can't attack. But from there, you can get to this line.
I'll go here.
Okay.
Standard. I can't attack from this range anyway.
Yeah, you have to
Unless
be
you-
sort of base to base to attack.
Unless you have
Yeah.
any weapons.
No. I'll dash over here a little bit then. I'll just stay there.
Okay. It would be Trolls go again then. She gets another 10 hit points. Plus 10.
Tap him on the shoulder.
And he is going to. Seeing as he's just seen this big shiny motherfucker try and come and get him, he's gonna multi-attack. Which is GM roll 1d20 plus 1. What's your AC, Bruce? 22.
Yeah.
He misses 3 times. What else can I do as a bonus action? Okey-doke. Back to Mosic then.
I'm gonna roll Mosic first, just to see if he actually fucking does something this time. That is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And he deals 4 piercing damage because he rolled a 1.
Yee.
Good guy. And I'm gonna roll 3 bow attacks. 1 hit.
Uh-huh.
And they do 6 damage.
He's on Yarp. Ring Talker staying where he is.
Yeah, just a quick one. These ones with the wounded gobos are just gonna pull back into the dungeon.
Okay.
And I imagine Rain Talker will be attending to them.
Does he have any like healing spells or stuff he can do?
Good question, well presented. He does have cure wounds. So he could heal 2 of them.
He can do that if he wants to.
Oh, he can actually do 3. So one's full health, one's 5, one's 3.
Cool. I'll let you adjust their tokens.
Yeah, I'll just flip 3 right way up. They're not going to take part in the rest of the combat because they're still, you know, on reserve.
Mhm.
And I've just left them in a wall just so they're separate from the other squads.
Cool. Pooches go then.
Bork bork nom nom. That is a crit.
Cool.
You do it with the double dice are max damage, aren't they?
Yeah, so one of them's max damage, the other one's a normal roll.
Well, he has 2d6 for his damage, so that'd be 12, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 22 damage.
He jumps up and gets the troll right in the neck, rips out his carotid artery.
Bork, bork, nom, nom.
He deceased.
Yay! Nice one, Pooch.
Good boy.
And he now has troll bones to gnaw on as a treat. I'm keeping the skull, though.
Okay.
I didn't even get to him.
He tried to hit you, though.
Try.
What then?
So did the troll drop anything when he died, or was he just like, typical troll clobber of loincloth and club type thing?
Would you like to search the body?
I would. I'm all for looting the dead.
I think he just had a basic club type thing.
He didn't have any weapons other than his claws and his teeth.
Ah, okay.
But if you would like, you can harvest some claws and teeth.
Yeah, why not?
Skull's mine. I claim it.
Including the teeth?
Yep.
If you would
I'm
like any
keeping the skulls of powerful enemies for a very specific reason.
Keep the loincloth. For personal reasons.
Damn, I wanted the loincloth for personal reasons.
It's not
I
going on sale.
don't want to know what those reasons are. The kobolds, did they have any decent weapons?
They had just some daggers and... Let me bring them up again. They had a dagger each, and 2 of them had a sling.
Cool. I will equip the daggers to the vault, I guess. The armory, sorry. Let me get the right character sheet up.
Can they be thrown?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can
Did
I
you-
have one so I can use it?
Yeah.
I've got nothing ranged.
Yeah, you can have a couple of daggers if you want.
Cool.
Dagger.
And just as the fight's wrapping up, out pops Lazard. What's going on?
Little bitch. How the hell did you sleep through all of that ruckus?
Oh no, roll 20. Why you gotta do me like that?
What's up?
Just tried to drag and drop a dagger into the vault, into the armory, and because I've got multiple character sheets on it, it's just added it to one of the character sheets, but I can't find out which one. So I'm just gonna do the daggers and stuff later. I don't think roll 20 is designed for you to have 6 character sheets open at the same time.
No.
But I am going to use 7 hit points of lay on hands to heal Pooch,
Cool.
and the other 3 to revive the last Garbo, basically.
Cool.
There we go. And I'll give him a good scratch under the chin while I'm at it.
Good boy.
And when I see Lazard pop his head out, I'm just gonna shake my head.
You look so well.
And then I'm
Back to
going to
the
add...
Library of Dark Secrets and Manga.
Hmm.
then I'm going to take the skull and put it with... What was the other skull I had? Can't remember what it was. I took a skull off somewhere else. Oh, it was one
Was
of the
it
Minotaur
Min-
skulls.
Minotaur, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to put that on a shelf next to the Minotaur skull.
Cool.
Because I have an idea for them.
Okay. Did you not have the hobgoblin skull as well?
No, I wasn't collecting skulls at that point.
But I mean, did you clean it up?
Well, the goblins kind of cleaned up the mess after we left, I take it, the first time, before I came back.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I can add a hobgoblin skull to it if you want.
Let's just say it fell out of Cuba.
Yeah, fair one. That's pretty
Yeah, you
reasonable.
can clean it. Oh, dropped my headset.
Well done. But yeah, after that, I think everyone just... I'm gonna go chill out for a bit, smoke a pipe.
Back to the happy place.
And then I'm actually going to rotate the guards just because Mosek's squad took a bit of a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put Grimjaw squad on guard.
Cool.
And I'm just going to set them out so they're just placed as you. Really, Rain Talker only has 10 health. What the hell?
He's a
Ow.
druid.
Oh, he's got 17. Delete that and replace it.
Is that from leveling up, though?
Yeah, for some reason it's not reflecting on his health bar. It might be his health bar was just set at 10 rather than reflecting his at HP. I can't modify the code and it's fine. I'll just use this character sheet to track his health. Let's have a look at Grimjaw. Yeah, Grimjaw's is fine, so is Mosek's. And then I'm gonna go back to sleep till the morning.
Cool. Because it is only 3 a.m.
Yeah.
For the rest of the session, then, how do you feel about tidying up things that everyone has? So, because there were 2 pearls in the last thing, so both
I
Lizard
thought they
and
went
Phoebe
to the pile.
in the vault.
Yeah, I thought everything was just put in there.
It's only money that goes in the vault, I think. I'll check the character sheet. No, it's just cash.
Ah.
It's just cash that's in there. I think Gary still had them on him and he was gonna dish them out next session.
Yeah. It's technically next session, so
Well, not technically, it definitely is, because we're all speaking on Discord right now.
indeedy. Megan, I'm just gonna go into your character sheet so that I can add a pearl worth 100 gold points.
Oh wow, nice. Give me
Gold
that
point.
back.
Yeah, so you can now cast Identify. I'm going to slightly reorder yours as well because you have a lot of stuff in there.
I do.
So your long sword, dagger, Longsword. Dulcimer. Backpack. Entertainer's pack. Costume. Disguise kit. Get rid of up away. Bedroll, put on the backpack. Rations also go on the backpack. Candle in there as well. Water skin. In the backpack. Studded global weapons. And you gave the journal to Lazard, didn't you?
I did indeed, yes.
Get rid of that one as well. Did you go into town and get your hemp bracelet made?
No, I haven't been able to go into town to get any of my armor done or my hemp bracelet. I haven't been able.
I brought the armor with me last session. It's been
Yes.
worked on and will be ready in the morning.
Wow. Thank you. Stevie will no longer be such a softie. She'll be like a Ferrero Rocher.
Kinda nutty and way too expensive.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
She knows her worth.
What else did we have the guy do? Or was it just... Oh no, we started... I put in a big order for weapons as well, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I put a down payment on.
Longbows.
No, it was basically try and give my goblins +1 scimitars.
I didn't write it down.
And that is why we record things for YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Did you collect your gold pieces from the town mayor in Burnsville?
In Burnsville, yeah.
Okay, because it's Monday now.
Yeah, we did that last session. That's when we put the order in for the armor and weapons. Did
Okay.
I also get studded armor for the gobos? I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was armor and weapons for the gobos, so they'll all have +1 AC and +1 weapons. Yeah, because I specifically asked about getting a set of armor with no metal stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll double check on the video.
Yeah, I don't think he knew of anything just yet, but he said he'd get back to you.
Yeah.
Cool. Shall we do morning and then go into Burnsville then to collect some of the stuff?
I didn't know how much gold I was gonna bring him.
You put a down payment on, didn't you?
Yeah, but I said I was gonna bring the rest of it tomorrow.
How much is in the vault?
Over 100 gold.
I'll swing it so that you have access to it when you're out and about for this episode.
Yeah, no, but it was more to know how much to remove from the vault. Or shall we just say I pay him what's due and when we find the amount, just take it out of the vault?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, how does everyone feel about a trip? I take it it's morning now. Oh, she's muted.
I think it was the next day, though.
Yeah. we'll just roll with that. How does everyone feel about a trip to Burnsville? Because Stevie, your armor should be ready. Your new jacket.
Oh, can't wait. This look is stale, honey.
Also,
Yeah, I've got a little while before dinner.
yeah, fair enough. Just a quick one. That pearl you got, Stevie, does that let you look at more in depth into magical items?
I'll have a look. I am not quite sure.
'Cause I do.
You copied a spell from Gary as well,
Who
I
did?
think. Stevie. Did someone not copy spells?
Gary copied. He created a copy of a spell and he used it on me to give me +1 dex. But I do believe he was making another copy for Stevie, but I don't think he's finished it yet because it takes quite a while.
That's what he was doing at the end of last session.
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing with his downtime.
Yes, I can. I can identify an object and I must touch the object throughout the casting of the spell if it's a magic item or some other magic imbued, should I say, object. I learn its properties and how to use them.
Hello?
Hello, Bruce.
I went all crazy there.
That's cool. In that case, as soon as we slept, I get my spell slots back as well. Oop. Could you take a look at both this glove and this helmet? I'd like to know the magical properties and uses.
Aye. Oh well, no problem.
And we'll find out when Chuck's Discord's suddenly sorted.
So I'm getting the vibe.
Yeah, I think you can ritual cast it, which takes like 10 minutes per item. So you spend 20 minutes looking at the 2 items.
Just picture myself with my little lab coat on, holding a test tube to my face, like, yes, science.
And we'll find out where Chuck's gone in a second, I think. I can hear a YouTube video playing in the background, so God knows what she's doing. I will, after you have a look at the items and tell me what they are, we'll take a saunter into town.
Lovely.
Hopefully she'll be back soon. Maybe.
Perhaps.
There we go. We're back. So we had done the identify on both the gloves and the helmet that I have to see if there's any deeper magical purpose.
Yep, so the Dread Helm I'll start with.
Yep.
You know that gives you glowing red eyes that you can see slightly farther in. Identify would tell you that it's specifically illusion magic. It gives you a +1 to intimidation skill checks. So if you want to intimidate people, they're going to be even more scared of you. wearing this. Because it's armor, it gives you +1 to AC because it's a good strong helmet, and it's 30 foot of dim light it emits.
Okay, okay.
And the Hand of Yoramid, I will move over the GM notes as well there. You already know that it's the glove tingles when you put it near illusion magic. So if you touch your head with it, buzz. And it can give the illusion of AC +2 to wearer when attuned and focused on for 10 minutes. This is not real AC though, but it basically makes it look like you're a lot either bigger or stronger than you are.
So basically, it makes me look as hard a target as Bruce.
Yes.
Mark it up, because I did try attuning to it before, so has that been...
Yeah, I retconned this. I added
Okay.
this in like Thursday. The other thing that I'd already wrote in as well, which gave me the idea for the Dread Helm having a bonus as well. It gives not intimidation rolls, but charm related. What am I thinking of? So what's the charm skills?
Deception, persuasion, performance.
Persuasion. It gives you a +2 to persuasion because it vibrates.
Not sure I'm ever gonna use that.
So yeah, I've added that and moved it there for you. Did you do it on the other stuff? Gary's items.
No, I didn't know what he had.
He has the Hat of Wizardry and the Enduring Spellbook.
No. I imagine he'll do that himself with his own identify spell.
Yeah, I'll just add it to his character. Yeet.
Oh, I chose the wrong skill. 2 seconds, I'm just adding. Oh, the bloody hell do you spell persuasion? With an S, apparently. Cool. That means I get +6 to persuasion now.
Yep.
I mean, if I use my tingly fingers to persuade someone. This magic item just took a creepy turn.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought it'd be quite funny. I like it. Anyway, we were going to Burnsville.
Yeah, to Burnsville we go.
Have you set everyone up RE home base?
Was in like put the garbos where I want them.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much gold was it? 22 gold.
22 for the metal ones, and he says he'll get back to you with the other stuff.
Yeah.
What are you sending screenshots for?
Raccoon Jesus is observant.
This is our new god.
He is
That's
So I
here.
was watching.
The pantheon of Raccoon Jesus.
What was the... Just before I got interrupted by Raccoon Jesus, what was the down payment I gave him? 5 gold or something?
Yeah.
So I'd need to bring 17 with me.
Yeah.
That'll be 87 gold left in the vault. Cool, so head down to Burnsville. I need to put myself on the map.
You're already on the map. By the tree.
Oh yeah, so I am. There we go.
I think everyone's Stevie's on the map. Let me grab Stevie. Beauty. There we go. Beauty. Get rid of those. There we go. Everybody here.
Yeah.
Fuck off teams. Right, there we go. So I think first port of business would be to head down to the smithy. And we'll get Stevie a new jacket. And I'll
Aye.
give him the 22 gold as well.
Fab. Let me bring it all up. Beans now? Really fucking got rid of it. GM? No?
Not in Burnsville scenery. Under people's handouts folder.
Yep, there we go. Burnsville scenery. Do-do-do-do. Boo-do. There we go. Alright, mate. How are you doing? And who's this lovely lass with you? Is this the Stevie I've heard so much about?
It is.
Oh.
This is the person I was wanting the reinforced jacket for.
Oh, I got that here for you. We'll give it a try on, love.
Oh, I'd be glad to, darling. I try it on. It's snug, but it fits just right. Not too loose. And the studding on the back is funky and fine. It's got the shoulder pads. Yeah, I love it. I'm feeling my oats in the mirror.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna give you a +1 to your armor class.
And just drag and drop studded armor.
It already had studded leather armor, so I've just added the words. It already had leather armor, so I just added the word studded in front and then added 1 to the armor class.
Okay, but what I was saying is you can go into the repository and get actual studded leather armor as an item. Drag and drop it to the character sheet. Equip it and delete the leather armor, and then all the calculations done automatically rather than doing it by hand.
I'll need you to show me how to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then what was I doing? Da-da-da-da. There we go. Cool, so I've equipped that to you.
Well, Mama, you're awfully kind.
No worries, love. Come see me again when you need it.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you in the future again, darling.
And also there is the matter of payment for the weapons for my halfling companions. I
Aye.
do believe I said I'd bring you 22 gold today, so here you go. And I hand over a small pouch with the 22 gold in.
Fab, mate. I've had a wee crack at some of them short swords, have a wee balance and see whether you like them or not. He hands you his draft one. Seems very, very sturdy. Very good quality. You're glad you have a local blacksmith of this caliber.
These are fine weapons indeed. I would expect no less from a blacksmith such as yourself, given your history. These will definitely help in our endeavours.
Making me blush more than she was.
And I put my hand on his shoulder and make it vibrate a little bit.
He kind of side eyes you, but is still interested. Alright then, thank you, mate. I'll keep cracking on with these. I should have the swords done by next Monday for you.
Excellent, I'll see you then, if I don't see you before.
Aye, fine, mate. See you later.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
if I could be extremely cheeky,
Huh?
and I pull my rapier out, could you perhaps forge a weapon similar to this, but better?
He has a wee look over your weapon. And he goes, I recognise this. Have you had this since the war?
I have had it a few years, yes.
I made this, I'm sure.
That'll be why it's done me so well then.
he turns it kind of so that the blade is pointing past your ear and shows you a little marking on the rim where the hilt is. And it's got his little signature on there. That's how you know it's mine, mate.
Small world.
Aye, I did most of the weapons in the war. I had a whole crew of people there, but saw them all leaving off to go make that cheap stuff.
So, given you are now more experienced, what would it take for you to beat your previous achievement with this weapon?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Let me have another wee look over it, see what I don't like about it anymore.
Of course.
He takes it off you, shines some lights at it, pokes at a few things. See what I'm thinking, and I'll run this past you just to see if you'd, vibe with that. I'm thinking, see this wee channel down the middle almost.
Mhm.
Starting with a reinforced bit of metal through there, and then instead of making the whole thing out of the delicate metal, having it built around that one strong point in the middle so that it has a little bit less flex, but is still strong enough to no break on you, so it won't bend when it bloody hits things like these bloody swords do.
So more of a battle rapier than an officer's rapier, so to speak.
Aye. And I'd probably do you some improvements on the hilt there because it looks like you get hit a lot, and specifically this bit where your thumb wraps around. So where that wee knuckle is there, I'd give you some more reinforcements around that bit instead of just the hand and the fingers.
Yes, because I have, in recent years, taken on an emblem of my own. If you could incorporate that into the fist guard, or perhaps a pommel stone, and I show my shield, it's the same emblem that you embossed on my shield.
Oh,
If we could
aye.
somehow incorporate the raven and the rising sun, that would be very, very impressive.
Aye,
Would I be able
definitely.
to inquire about throwable axe?
Oh,
Some sort of handheld throwable.
I'll have a look at it. I'll put the rapier down on my list first. Would you like me to finish is it the grunts that are getting these ones?
The short swords and the scimitars are for the line soldiers, yes.
I'll finish these ones up first, then I'll get back to you in about 2 weeks about that rapier, or if you want me to do the rapier first,
No,
I can
no.
have a look at it.
It was just an idea at the moment, and whatever the big man would like. I'll let you finish one task, and then we'll come up with the plan for further enhancement.
Alright, I'll have a think about a throwing axe, because while I like doing axes, I don't particularly want to make you a nice axe you're potentially going to lose by throwing it or something. So I'll come up with something for you, either a good axe that you're alright losing, or a bank of axes, or I'll see whether I can make an axe, more, reusable if you're gonna throw it,
Yeah. Just to get a bit of range on something.
I know, Bor, I see the need.
See, one thing I saw during the war, some of the soldiers who preferred throwing axes tended to have sort of a 30-foot length of chain on it. Some of the bigger soldiers, like the Dragonborn like yourself, or the Warforged like my friend, the big stronger guys.
Aye, like, I used one of them myself when I had to, but I'm just thinking about making it less cumbersome, but still strong.
Of course.
I'll get back to you on the design anyway.
Yeah, no worries. Was there anything you were wanting, Stevie?
Let me have a quick gander in my backpack.
Are you trained in the use of shields, Stevie?
No, my training is in sort of simple weaponry, I guess, like handheld weapons, but not so much.
You've got proficiency in hand, crossbow, longsword, rapier, short sword, simple weapons.
Would a shield count as a simple weapon?
No, it's its own proficiency.
No.
Heck. No, I just take the impact as it comes.
I don't suppose. Like going around his shop, does he have any sort of weapons on display that look particularly fine that would be longsword in nature? Basically, any sort of longsword that'd be better than the one Stevie's got.
He does have loads of stuff on his walls, because he's in a traveling town, business is sometimes slow. It's more repairing other people's weapons than getting to make his own. So he has a lot of some on the more brutish side, some on the fancier side. He's got loads of stuff with really delicate, intricate, like floral patterns and things on it. He's got a load of stuff on the walls. There is a broadsword on the wall, which would act as a long sword. It's 5 entire feet long.
Ooh.
It's very, very sturdy looking. The bonus to that one would be that you can get. Let me see where I wrote this down while I was drawing it. With this weapon, any excess damage can be cleaved over into an enemy. 50% of damage carried over after killing an enemy can be carried over into another enemy within 5 foot of the initial slain.
Oh. Yeah, I wander over to this big Goliath of a sword. And I have a look over it, and yeah, I'm inquiring about buying this thing. Maybe could I trade in, because I have 2 long swords. If I traded in my longsword, or both of my long swords, should I say, would I get this one for cheaper? Or would it be wise to trade in both my long swords? Because I have 2, I don't need 2.
I mean, you can use a normal longsword one-handed. This would be a two-handed weapon, so it wouldn't be like you could use another longsword at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you wanted to ask him about trading both, I'm sure he'd be up for at least using the materials.
Yeah, heck. What's the blacksmith's name? Sorry.
Jimny, like Jiminy Cricket.
Nice.
His,
And he's
his signature is a cricket.
beautiful. I approach Jimny, and with this big, hunky, sexy, big broadsword, and I'm like, I like the cut of this Jimny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Would you take these long swords off my hands and perhaps trade me for this big, beautiful son of a bitch?
Well, why am I going southern? I'd expect a little bit more for that one. That one's one of my pride and joys. I'd want a little bit more than just your long swords for that, seeing as I would be cutting your long swords up basically and making them something decent, because I'm assuming you may have got one of these from the bargain bin in the next town over.
You got me there. They're not the best.
See,
Name
I will
I
let this baby
craft.
go. Oh, sorry.
Name your price. I appreciate you and your craft. I'm not gonna try and scam you.
Aye, well, I wouldn't let this baby go for anything less than 10 gold. Anything less. But, your long swords there, I'd do it for the 5 gold for you.
Jimmy, my good man, you're too kind to me.
Aye, no bother, lovely.
So I give him the 5 gold in both my long swords.
Okay. Let me edit the sheet again. Right. Broadsword, weight 10 kilograms.
Weight big.
That's
Yes.
£10, by the way.
Oh.
D&D 5e uses pounds.
Uh,
It's all imperial. Feet, pounds. I'd guess it's still liters for water, though.
Yeah. I'll make it £25.
Wow, lovely.
You know that's heavier than a machine gun, right?
It's a 5 foot wide sword.
5
Well,
foot
not
wide.
It's 5 foot long and it's wide.
I was gonna say, if it's 5 foot wide, it's not a sword anymore. That's a small door.
Imagine the sword is as wide as your leg side on.
Oof.
Yeah, so it's a broadsword.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. As wide as your leg and as tall as me. And that's just the blade.
And my Warhammer weighs 2. That can't be £2.
Yeah, no, that'll be wrong.
Let's have a
Going
look. 2 seconds.
Pharaoh.
Let's add. Broadsword 2. Standard. Damage. Longsword.
Yeah, apparently your Warhammer weighs less than a longsword.
Or a normal hammer.
It weighs the same as a rapier, apparently, which is a very light weapon.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
Less than half of the crossbow. The light one.
Can you make that £25 for me, please? And that will do one.
The head of a typical Warhammer would weigh between 3 and 5 pounds on the heavy end. It's in that the head of this hammer was more like a small anvil. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Robert Barathon's Warhammer. So your actual regular Warhammers for. Here we go. Let's actually look at a Lawson. The head typically weighed about 3 pounds. Actually, Warhammers are pretty light because they're basically just a regular hammer on a big stick.
We'll leave it at 25.
That'd be way too heavy for a Warhammer. You're probably looking at about 5 pounds.
To be fair, though, with the size of Damascus, his Warhammer is basically an anvil on a stick.
Eh.
$25. Hello?
Yeah.
That went quiet for me. That keeps cutting out. Will I leave it at 25?
Just make it 10 or something.
10.
Yeah, £10 would be a heavy warhammer.
It is huge, though.
Yeah, it
That's probably about right.
actual warhammers in history went huge on the head end. It was just they had a bigger handle, so you could get more leverage. But yeah, being a big dude, yeah, she'll have a heavy one. It's the whole realism versus fantasy thing again.
I mean, like, when you have a dude fully made of just metal, I think we can have a bit of artistic license.
True, just a bit.
Just a little bit, you know, keep things spicy.
There we go. So I've rolled the broadsword. How does that wee description sound?
Exceeds remaining. Sounds good in the hood.
Cool. So I'll demonstrate. If Rek and Damascus are trying to stab you, and you went to attack Rek, if you hit him for more damage than he had, then half of that extra amount of damage would go on to Damascus. But if Damascus was here, it wouldn't. So they
Right.
have to be within the 9 squares around you and directly next to the one that you've hit. So if he was here, that would count because that's still in base to base with Rek technically.
Mm.
If he's here, it doesn't.
Right.
So basically a nice big 360 swing.
Yeah, pretty much. But it has to go from one to the other. It can't be an unbroken chain. So if there was one there,
Right, okay.
one there, and then
Like
one
one can't
here.
be behind or anything.
Yeah, so if you went to hit Rek and you all had like 2 HP left, and then that carried over onto that, and then if that wiped them out in the same amount of damage, and you half it again, and that wiped them out, you then wouldn't be able to take Gina's 1 remaining health point.
Sweet. Cool. I understand.
Okie doke. Yeah. Uh,
There
Well-
is one more thing I wanted to do while we were in town, and I need to ask Stevie a question first. As you can see, all of us in the, we'll call it group, have surcoats marking us as a member of the, I don't know what we call ourselves these days.
The posse, clan, the boys, lads.
One of them. So I was wondering if you wanted to visit the tailor and we get you a surcoat made up as well. Colours of your choosing. Yeah, the only restriction is it would have the crow with the rising sun on the chest.
Sure. Or instead of surcoat, could I have a patch on my jacket?
That'll do, mate. Yeah, let's go visit the tailor.
Taylor the Taylor.
And hopefully she's quite swift.
This is the seamstresses.
Wow.
It's literally a picture of a charity shop. Yay.
Hold on. Just gonna stop the recording a second.
Uh-huh.
And we're back minus a Bruce because he's having his tea. But yeah, we'll pop into the seamstresses.
Woo. Woo. Oh, hello there.
Greetings. This is my friend Stevie. She's working with us at the moment. Stevie, this is Taylor, the tailor.
How apt. How'd you do, Taylor?
Oh, I'm doing all right, love. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I feel like I've been in a hibernation for a week, but other than that, I'm stellar as hell.
Right. What can I do you for today?
Well, I had a quick question, and Stevie has a request of her own. As she has joined our group, or posse, or lads, or boys, or whatever we call ourselves these days, our gang, or yeah, we'll go with. As she's joined us, we were looking to get the emblem of our group attached to her clothing in some way so she can be identified as a member of our order. But I'll leave the creative design up to you two, and there was something else she wished to ask herself, which I'll let her crack on and do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for this lovely Raven Rising Sun emblem to be patched on maybe a sleeve of this lovely leatherette armored Jacques. And also, I had this roll of fleecy hemp, 1 meter squared. I was hoping, could I have a pair of nice, warm, fuzzy socks made out of them?
Oh, wow. Well, I'd be happy to do that for you. I'm just looking at this hemp. Wow. Where did you get this?
I believe I got it from the curious little merchants in Ashton.
Wow. I
I
might
say,
have to pop down.
I didn't realize there was anything special about it.
Oh, it's just beautifully woven, dear. Right. I'd be happy to make you some socks out of this. Do you mind also? I love to work with this material. So, would I be able to make you a lined coin purse or something like that to go along with it?
Of course you can, my darling. You just do whatever you need to do to be happy.
Oh, beautiful. And regarding this emblem, can I have a look at your jacket?
Sure thing, little lady. I take off the jacket and I hand it over. It's heavier than it was, but I think the shoulders, even though they're sort of reinforced, the actual sleeves are fairly flexible, and I reckon that's probably the best place for the emblem. Either that or right on the back.
Mhm.
Dazzle it on the back.
Mhm. She has a wee look over it, and what she's thinking is dyed branding. So she'd like burn it in it
Oh,
with a
lovely. Like
and
cow style.
yeah, but then she'd burn it in it, and then she'd like dye like the sun bit red.
I like the sound of that.
I vote right in the middle of the back.
Yeah, fuck it. Go all out.
Yes. So she hangs it up on this mannequin thing, runs into the back and comes out with an iron pen, and a bucket full of chalk. She kind of draws the design on like a little bit loosely, and then just kind of like spins it around and goes, "What do you think?"
I think you're a very, very talented little lady.
Beautiful. Give me just a just an hour or two, and I will get this done for you. You will have to let the dye dry on it for a wee while, so just don't get it wet for 24 hours or so.
I'll do my best, but you know me, I'm a bit clumsy.
Righty-ho. And I'll take this fabric from you, and whatever's left of it, I will take that as payment if that's alright, because it's gorgeous.
Absolutely. You keep it. You clearly have more an affinity for that kind of thing than me.
Hmm. So basically, she'd only use like half a meter
Yeah.
for the entire bag and both pairs of socks.
Nice.
So she just wants to keep the other half of it.
That's absolutely fine. More money in my purse.
Hell yeah.
Did I ever get
Babe?
a surcoat for myself?
No, but you wanted it just on your shield.
Yeah, I was thinking about just getting one to match my guys though.
You're kind of the leader though, so it doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's why I was gonna have it different. Gonna have it pitch black. Nah, I'm alright.
Yes.
I'll leave it. I like standing up.
Fair enough. You are a bird man.
Yeah, I'm not exactly subtle. Unless I'm lying to people, in which case I'm very subtle. I just realised all my charisma skills, apart from intimidation and performance, are at +6.
Mhm.
Huh.
Nice. Right then. Anything else?
Go to the pub for a
No.
drink while we wait for your jacket to be done.
Alright, do you want to go meet Keith?
Aye, let's go see Keith.
Go see this illustrious Keith that I've heard so much about.
Hmm.
I need to do some editing of the vault as well quickly. Because I forgot to take money out to make it so I'd have 10 gold on me, so I need to take 6 out. There we go, so we're out down to 86 gold, 3 silver and 9 copper in the vault after paying the smithy off.
Cool.
And I've got 10 on me.
I've got
Cool.
50. So
We are at the premiere.
Sorry, continue.
This is the
Ooh,
premiere.
lovely. This is a nice wee haunt. Oh my god, who was the Quincy. It's not so is it a nicer establishment than Quincy's, or is it like more seedy or more upscale?
It's a lot smaller. It's whereas Quincy's would be like a restaurant looking place. This is definitely just a tavern. Like everything is locally produced. Everything is just what they could find. It's all just random bits and bobs, kind of.
Loverly. Hell yeah. Well, I walk up to the bar and I greet Keith.
Alright, love.
Why, everyone in this town is so polite. Yes, I'm quite all right, my good sir. How's your day going?
I'm alright, love.
Quite a
What
fine.
can I get you?
Ooh. I turn to Redneck and ask what they would like. What would you like, Redneck? This one's on me.
Just have an ale if you're buying. I'll get the next one.
Why, thank you, darling. I'll have an ale, and what would you say your specialty drink of the house is?
Well, we've got a really nice ale. That's just the most expensive one, though. I don't really drink myself, if I'm honest, but my mum always liked the red wine.
Wine makes me fighty. I don't want to get fighty in this quaint little establishment. Do you have any... do you have any old whiskies?
Ooh, let me check in the back for you.
Why,
He
thank
comes
you.
back with a very, very, very dusty bottle of bourbon that's never been opened. You would know that this is nice stuff.
Yeah, I will take a dram of that. That would be delightful, sir. On over the rock.
No problem. He gets some stones out of the freezer? Fridge? Freezer. He gets the stones out of the freezer and puts it in a nice tumbler for you and pours you an entire 4 fingers because he's never poured it before. And he gets it was a light ale that you wanted for Rec, wasn't it?
Yes.
He pours an entire tumbler full. You'll notice that the portions are a lot bigger here than they are in Quincy's. A lot bigger.
I tried to sort of tamp down my bemusement at the serving sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So, how much will that be, can sir?
That'll be 5 silver, please.
Absolutely. I shirk over the 5 silver.
Thank you, lovely.
And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was probably going to say rubbish anyway.
I'm gonna be a bit cheeky here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to inquire about the price of the whole bottle of that whiskey, seeing as Stevie seemed to like it so much. But what I'm going to do is in Thieves' Cant, I'm going to put the message in there asking if there's any Thieves' Guilds. So basically, if he doesn't know Thieves' Cant and he's not connected to criminals, he'll just think I'm waffling shite.
Mm-hmm.
But if he does understand Thieves' Cant and knows of any criminals, he'll get the message. So it'll seem like I rattle on for like a minute and a half, just asking about a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm either going to look like a weirdo or he knows that I'm connected to criminals.
Yeah, he doesn't know what you're on about.
Fair enough. How much for the bottle then, good sir? Because it does seem like you haven't had any use out of it, so I'm sure I could clear up some inventory space for you.
Well, I don't really know what it is. I guess 5 gold?
You see, I am a connoisseur of whiskey, and I'm afraid that particular whiskey, and I sort of like rub the dust off the label, like make it look like I'm checking it. It is unfortunately very cheap. It wouldn't be worth more than 2 gold for the whole bottle, I'm afraid. And that's me being generous because I like you, Keith.
Roll persuasion?
Would it not be deception because it's a pure lie?
Yeah, deception.
Either one's a +6, so. I'd like to actually roll it, game. Why are you being a cat? Let me load my character sheet back. Oh, wait, it's because it's asking me if I have advantage or not. That's a 22.
You do indeed deceive him. Well, I guess then if you're the expert, I'll take 2 gold, please.
And I'll hand him over the gold.
Here you go.
I shall take myself down to 8. And then I hand the bottle to Stevie, because that entire thing was just to see if he knew any criminals. I don't care about the bottle.
Fair enough.
Nice. Thank you, Redneck. Do I know any criminals? Would I?
You knew.
I don't know what gibberish you've been spouting, but I got my drink, so can't complain. I put it in my backpack later for later sessions.
Although I can, over time, if you want, I can teach you the hidden messages. It might take a while though. It's very complicated and probably half of it's pointless, but depending how we get on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very dumb, so I'll try. I try my best.
It took me quite a while, so we'll be fine. We'll get there. It might just be... I take it we're sat down by this point and sort of away from everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. It might be useful given our endeavours to have a way of communicating within communication.
Secret code for gangsters.
Yes.
Indeed.
Damascus back.
Hey, he doesn't drink, so he'll just be sat there like a spare prick, won't he? And just be like, I need no sustenance. He's literally a machine. He doesn't eat or
God.
drink, he just needs a service every 10,000 miles.
What a way to live, honestly. The dream.
Like, it says he doesn't need food or drink, but it doesn't say he can't digest it, so I imagine they could still eat and drink if they wanted. Because he's already had a drinking competition with goblins. And I think you and him had a drinking competition, or at least it was mentioned that you could.
Yeah.
So I guess if he wants to eat or drink. Actually, what
Hadn't
time is it in the day? Is it sort of like...
Really died.
Say again, sorry?
Me.
Yeah, it went proper robot there.
I had a drinking contest with dwarves at Quincy's and I almost died.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. What sort of time is it in games? Is it sort of like lunchtime, is it?
Yeah, probably about 11, 12.
Yeah, because we mocked about a bit, looking at magic items before we set off, and then it's an hour into town, speaking to the blacksmith and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can order some food, then have lunch while we wait for the jacket.
Delightful. This girl gotta eat.
Aye.
I guess Damascus can have, I don't know, a twig. Does he have like a menu or? Oh no.
No, there's like porridge and there's an English breakfast, and that's all day.
Breakfast?
So this is a fine brunch establishment then. All day brunch? Yes, please.
Question where they get the meat from, considering there's no animal farms nearby.
They go hunting?
I'll do 2 breakfasts, please.
Alright.
Extra mystery meat for me, please, Keith.
Okay.
Thank you very much, darling.
If you go to a Sadie's shop, don't ask for the mystery meat there, though.
No.
Cost you extra.
Mmm. But what if the mystery meat is what I crave?
Then I'd question your sanity. How much for the breakfasts, Keith, my good man?
What did I say it was last time?
I don't think we've eaten here before.
Oh, fuck it. 5 silver.
I go on then, and just to be a baller, I hand him a gold piece.
Do you want change?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it 10 silver to a gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
He goes, I can give you 5 silver back, and that'll be 5 minutes, loves.
Alright, no worries. Shall we take a quick 5-minute break while our characters eat some food?
Yeah.
Let me pause the recording.